to the Rec Crew Show. I'm DJ Root.
Yo, what up? It's your boy CT on the track.
And our guest.
Special guest for tonight.
What's good? It's Teddy Roxpin.
Teddy Roxpin, what's going on, man?
What's going on? Chilling, feeling good. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Another Sunday, another show, you know?
I went out last night.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
hey,
it was crazy.
You need to calm down, man. You got podcasts.
Did you see my Snapchat?
Yeah.
I got kind of cray-cray. I had to delete some shit, too.
I won't tell the people what I saw or, like, you sent me.
Oh, wait. What did I send you?
No, hey.
Man.
We'll keep that off air for your
sake. Whatever.
I was like, go ahead, introduce the people to yourselves. I mean, let them know who you are.
Okay, yeah, it's Teddy Roxpin, 26-year-old Jewish producer. He's a good guy. He's looking cool.
Nice.
Worked with a bunch of artists, Mag Miller, Chris Webby, Apathy, Hoodie Allen, to name a few. Been doing this about 10 years. I also DJ. I'm a nice guy. Come say what up. I might say hi back.
Nice. That's what's up, dude.
Keyword might say hi back.
How did you get hooked up with the BattleBot?
Oh, man.
How'd you hear about it?
I heard about it from my homie Turbs. The first group I ever worked with is this group called the Camp from Boston. Mm-hmm. And one of their in-house producer DJ dudes was this dude Turbs. So I've known him for 10 years. And when I came out here, he goes, yo, you got to link with my dude, DJ Beatnik.
Yeah.
And
shout out Beatnik.
Oh, yeah, Beatnik, okay.
Yeah. So we were texting for a little while. We met up one day, and I was like, yo, I'm trying to get more involved in, the hip-hop scene here, what's going on. And first thing he mentioned was BattleBot.
Nice.
And I was all about it. So
that's crazy.
That means we were doing our job well over at BattleBot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, BattleBot for those just tuning in. BattleBot is basically is a producer beat battle, and the next one is when?
November 23rd.
November 23rd.
We get Thanksgiving come through.
Hell yeah.
We associate all means of hip hop: the break dancing, the graffiti, the MCing, the producers, the DJs. Come through, have a beer, compete. Watch some dope-ass producers, artists, have fun.
Yeah, you never know who you're going to meet. Every time I go there, I meet somebody. It's crazy.
We got the world-famous DJ Jam there all the time.
That's true. Yep, that's how I met him, too.
Yeah.
And then that's how I met Teddy Roxpin that night, one of those nights, too.
Are you, if I'm correct, you're a two-time champion, right?
I am a two-time champion. I would have been a three-time champion if I didn't meet CT that night.
Oh, shit,
honestly,
right.
Okay. Honestly, I don't think I should have won that one. Well, against you, because when you're playing your tracks, I was like, fuck. I don't know. I think I lost this one.
Yeah, that's what
I think one of the judges were drunk that night.
I wonder which one.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
I don't remember what judges they were.
Who was the judge that night? Do you know?
I don't remember. That was the first time you guys battled too, right?
Yeah. No, you had some fire though. It was close. It could have gone either way, for real.
I think what made it happen was the bass at the Casbah. Yeah. Their setup is dope.
Yeah,
it's better than most venues that I've been to.
Yeah, that's definitely good to hear.
You got any new projects that you're working on now?
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I'm working on, but not a lot I can speak on.
Okay, for sure.
But just know I'm working.
For sure. Oh, you're definitely doing something.
Bad boys move in silence and violence.
There you go.
Let's not use the violence part, but hey.
Nice.
No. So I have a question for you.
All right.
As a producer, do you like producing with an artist, when you're there in the studio, or do you much more prefer just making a beat where you're at in your zone, your comfort zone, and sending it to the artist?
It really depends. Most of my career, I had made beats just by myself, or with a homie, watching and maybe a couple pointers on what they think, but for the most part, alone. Alone in my room. Yeah, that's a lot, a lot of us.
Yeah.
But as I've gotten older and just progressed in my career and just wanted to do things in different ways, you get stuck in certain ways. You get in your own head. I love working with artists in the studio. Yeah. I think it's a whole completely other vibe. I also love working with other producers in the studio. You bounce off each other, just different ideas. So, yeah, man, it depends. I think right now, I'd say I prefer working with people. But it depends on the kind of joint that I feel like making. So
Definitely.
And I think that when people, a lot of musicians or producers, they like to work alone too. But I think it would be beneficial if you started working with a lot of different people as much as you can, because it's just more exposure for everybody.
Yeah, totally.
So that's one thing. When I first started making beats, I was kind of ever since the BattleBot, that's when I started working with more people. You know?
Oh, word.
I was kind of closed in my own little world, you know.
Yeah, like I still consider myself a beginner producer because I don't really work with too many people. Like I like the safety of my room.
But those beats though, those are fire. I'm scared of you. I'm not gonna lie, I really am.
Yo,
some flames on the DL.
I guess thanks, guys. Thanks. I mean, I was like, but this hip hop thing. I got another question for you. How did you get into this hip hop thing?
Man.
And let me know if the questions are too fucking generic or whatever. I was like,
nah, it's cool. I mean, I got into hip hop. One of my older brothers, put me onto hip hop when I was like 11, 12. That's when I started listening.
Yeah.
And then I started like beatboxing and trying to DJ around 12 years old.
For sure.
And then around 15, they had this class in my high school called electronic music, and they taught like the basics of GarageBand.
Yeah.
So I started messing around in that and started making hip hop beats in that, and from there, I used GarageBand for a long time. A lot of people know that, some people don't. And then I moved up to Logic about a year ago.
Yeah.
So most of the stuff you've heard was produced on GarageBand.
Nice. So you actually went to school for a lot of the music stuff that you've. Well, I know. Besides,
this was high school.
High school, nice. Have you taken a college course or anything?
I took one course at AI in Boston.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was a Pro Tools certification class.
Oh, that's what's up. So
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but that's
big thanks for teaching me the trap snares and stuff.
Oh yeah. No doubt.
I got to show you the track later on that I've been like really like trying to perfect it. And,
Okay.
Yeah, so it gave me like a good general idea, which is dope. You know?
Yeah, for sure, man.
And that's why it's good, for other producers to collaborate with other producers because you never know what one producer knows. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Something you might take for granted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can learn so much from like working together with different people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm saying that when I don't work together with different people, but it's definitely a big thing about this hip hop thing. So
you just got to get your cherry pop. Working with people.
Now it's the rec show.
I'll cut that out. I'm sorry. I'll cut that out.
Don't let your new girl cook spaghetti.
So you play any instruments besides like MPC or the keyboard? Like do you like play guitar or something?
No, I mean I tried to play guitar when I was like 9, but I'd already been playing piano. That's my main instrument, and since I was like 6. So I tried. The only way I could really play it comfortably was laying it on my lap and playing the chords like a piano.
Okay.
And so I played it for like a little while like that, maybe a year or two, and then I kind of dropped it.
Yeah.
I never really committed to guitar, so it's really just piano.
Yeah, but you know like music theory and everything, or
I can't read music or anything. No.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I took in a music theory class, which is fucking hard.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it was hard. Yeah. Like I literally thought algebra was easier than fucking crazy, but I would recommend. I think it does help you like to perfect a melody and like kind of learn from other like masters of theory and stuff, and then kind of just apply that to you and then just change it up a little bit. It'll teach you like I don't know. You just gotta have to take the class, but that's one thing that I would recommend.
No, I've always wanted to. I mean, it's kind of always one of those things that it's on the to-do list. I want to check it off. I mean, doing it for so long, I mean, I've always played by ear, so you kind of pick up things, that are, you kind of learn theory in a certain way, but you just don't know, everything about it. You know what I mean? True. I would love to take a class like that, though. I even have like a music theory for dummies book that I never finished.
Honestly, I think if you do end up taking it, you'll probably start to realize like you actually know a lot more than you actually think. You know what I mean?
Right.
For sure.
But I don't know if you're good at like building chords, but there's this app called Pro Chords.
Okay.
I would look that up. It'll help you formulate chords for each song or something like that.
Huh.
And I've actually produced a couple songs, and I used one for the Gap. They used one of my beats for
really,
and I used that Pro Chords, and I turned it into like a pop track. You know what I mean? So
that's
just a little suggestion to. I don't know if you ever need help with that.
Yeah. You know what I use is chord trigger. In Logic is really dope. You use that at all?
No, I never even heard of that.
Okay, yeah, you know with like the MIDI effects, like where you can do the arpeggiator in Logic. Yeah. It's one of those options. So it's and it's all different styles of chords.
Yeah,
and you just hit one note, and it'll show you what the chord is, so you can it's not just like cheating and being like, okay, here's these chords.
Yeah,
but you'll actually learn a little bit about I never thought about playing a chord that way.
Yeah.
If you don't know theory or
that's hella dope.
Yeah,
we're already learning new stuff.
Exactly,
it's a learning experience for you guys out there. Okay, guys. the fight was last night. I was like, did you either of you happen to watch the fight?
I didn't watch it last night. I heard the news and then I watched it this morning.
Yeah, I was like, I know this is just a random tidbit. I'm still kind of hurt about it.
Yeah.
So spoiler alert if you haven't watched the fight. It was all over Facebook.
Yeah. She was all over the place. I seen her stumble a little bit. It was like, who is this? Like, she's not a boxer. She wasn't. I was like, now she wasn't ready for the stand-up game. Yeah,
I was like, she's always taking people down to the ground. But Ronda Rousey, I'm sorry. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Wasn't it? What's the other one? Her name is Holly, right?
Holly Holmes.
Holly Holmes.
Boxing champion and kickboxing champion.
Yeah.
So her fucking kicks and punches.
She was fast. Like, I can see, like, when she throws her punches and shit, like, it just went straight to her face. But it looked so, like, aggressive, you know? Which was dope. But she was kind of like Mayweather a little bit. Because, you know how Mayweather does a lot of footwork. And it seemed like she would kind of do that. But she would step back in, which is pretty cool. So
I was like, let's get the people in on your personal life, I guess. I was like, not personal, but any like interesting. What are you into, like outside of producing, like shows, TV? What do you do?
Live life. I mean, I'm into a lot of shit. I watch, a good amount of shows on TV. I like movies. I like some video games.
What you playing?
Like craft beer.
I was like, what video games are you playing right now?
Oh man, I mean, honestly, I'm not like a new game.
Whatever. Retro is awesome. I still have my Nintendo 64 with like Donkey Kong Country and the Diddy Kong Racing.
Okay. Yeah. You know, it's funny because I just bought recently Donkey Kong Country for Super Nintendo. Because I've always played it. It's like one of my favorite games of all time, but I never owned it. Yeah. I was like, I need this in my life.
That's sick.
It's so cool being an adult with money because now you can buy all that cool shit as a kid.
It is cool.
Like, because I was buying games. I bought a whole bunch of Pokemon games. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm into Pokemon out there. Like, I never could have as kids, and I've been playing them.
I never got into. Well, wait, how old are you?
26.
You're 26.
Yeah.
And you're what? Root?
Oh shit.
The only other dude in the room?
I looked down at my phone. I'm sorry. I'm 24.
24, okay. Yeah, I never really got
you missed
the UCT?
I think I'm 30.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little
you missed the Pokemon craze.
I was like in the like Power Ranger phase.
Oh, hell yeah. The Power Ranger phase
I just saw a video of Tommy, the Green Ranger.
Yeah.
He stands by that shit. Yeah. He'll never be anything else but the Green Ranger or White Ranger to me.
He's hella dope, though. He was like my favorite.
Yeah, it's funny, man. Like I saw it must have been like a BuzzFeed article or something. Like, where are they now? Like all the Rangers.
I know
and
exactly
it was like Tommy like went on to be like a martial arts expert, like teaches classes, like blah blah blah. And then it'd be like, I think Jason the Red Ranger.
He's a firefighter.
Like,
I remember this.
Really? Word?
Yeah, I remember
okay.
this fucking article.
I just remember Tommy and Jason went on to like do some cool shit, and then it'd be like, like Billy works at 7-Eleven.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, like.
I saw a picture of all of them. Billy looks hella old, though.
Am I a fucking nerd? Because I feel bad for Billy. Because I don't know if you guys realized when he was on the show, he was gay.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And they were super homophobic.
Yeah.
And that's why he quit the show eventually.
Yeah. Wait, is it true that the Yellow
Ranger's dead?
She died, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she
died. I was like, now we're getting into depressing
territory.
Yellow Ranger is probably or not Yellow Ranger. The Pink Ranger was probably my first crush ever.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Kimberly was killing.
Yeah, it's like,
oh
shit. Yeah. Oh, okay.
If you look now, just don't look now. It's like not looking up what that sample's from.
Yeah,
earlier.
it's like, you can't do it. Don't fucking fuck up the mystery.
Yeah.
Okay, so here, how about this? What was your favorite crush on TV?
Oh, God.
When you're growing up.
Man, I mean, that's definitely up there, if not like the one or the first one.
Like any TV show.
Oh, Lizzie McGuire for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hillary Duff.
Yeah. We were the same age too,
Yeah, there's like that possibility it could happen.
Hey, you never know.
I'm the same age, girl. You the same age.
It still could happen. you are Teddy Roxpin.
I am indeed.
She might be watching right now.
Yeah, Periscope's lit.
What was yours, Root?
Damn, I was like that kind of got thrown.
Besides Kimberly.
Damn, that sucks, son. I don't know.
It's probably just Kimberly. Just keep it Kimberly.
I probably could keep it at Kimberly and be safe. I remember I used to watch Saved by the Bell.
I was gonna say that was mine.
But that's kind of fucking that's generic. I think that everyone
did. But I was gonna say that.
Oh wait,
Kelly Kapowski for me.
No, I was into wrestling. I forget Tori Wilson from wrestling. She was one of the wrestling chicks. And I had like a huge crush on her.
Tori, was she the one with With the two guys, the Edge and Christian.
No, she was with X-Pac and D-Generation X.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, wasn't China on there too?
I did not like China. She
Yeah,
scared me.
She scared the hell out of me.
Just let's stay away from her.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what she's doing now.
I could tell you, but I don't want our podcast to go down that
Yeah.
road again.
I don't know. I gotta speak more into the mic.
She does porn.
Does she?
Yeah, she does porn now.
Holy shit.
Uh-oh. We going down that road.
Yeah,
So-
we talk about porn way too much.
Let's just leave it at there tonight for porn talk.
Let's see here. What else is what's going on in this news?
Oh, I mean,
Shit, hold on, let me get my thing.
it's
Did you guys hear about Don Vito from Jackass?
No.
He died.
Oh, shit.
Whoa, shit, damn.
How'd he
I didn't
die?
get a chance to read the article though, but it's just something I thought I'd tell you guys.
Damn. Thanks for breaking
Yeah,
the news,
it's like,
CC.
just right on the fucking podcast.
Yeah.
It's like, give me some time, man.
Let's see.
That guy used to get beat up and angered by Bam Margera.
You know, when I was younger, I actually used to do a lot of Jackass stuff,
Oh, God.
like shopping carts, egg yolk eating.
What was
One of my boys, he did the goldfish trick, and the goldfish
what?
did not come out.
Oh, God.
So he actually ate the live fish and swimming all over his intestines.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
We just don't know if it came out though, So I'm sure it had to.
I hate to ask this question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This is like asking who's your favorite child, kind of, to producers. But do you have any specific favorite beat that you ever produced?
Like, that's out?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's a good question.
It's like picking, like, if I was gonna kill one of your kids, which one would you not want to die?
Well, you know, that's so funny. let me just say, I was trying to explain just like my attachment to beats
Yes.
to a friend of mine who doesn't make music.
Oh, man.
And like
They
just
don't get it.
right. And I was like, it's almost like having kids.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you created this thing.
I'm very protective of. Like, like, as soon as you said it, like, I understand exactly what you're talking about.
Right.
Continue, man. Like,
Yeah. So I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, that doesn't mean that I can't pick favorites.
No, that's
you know.
true.
Yeah.
Maybe Sunlight from Mac Miller. That's one of my favorites for sure. Yeah. I'm on the spot.
All right, no, it's all good. Well, how about this? Who is your favorite producer?
Of all time.
Yes, besides me.
Oh man,
Honestly,
took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, Dilla.
like growing up.
Oh, growing up.
Yeah, growing up. Like your inspiration.
I mean, I was on Primo way earlier than Dilla, so Primo definitely is in there. I would say RZA was in there early too.
Yeah.
But Dilla is definitely favorite all time.
Yeah,
Nice.
I grew up in Detroit, so like I had a lot of access to Dilla music, so he became one of my favorites instantly. Mm-hmm. Like the love I have for that dude and how he put Detroit on the map. And shout out to Q-Tip for teaching him too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so Dilla is one of the dopest to ever do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what about if there was to be any? Who would you love to work with today?
Like anybody? I mean,
Yeah, anybody.
Or who I've always wanted to work with.
Yeah, or just something that's catching your eye right now.
Yo, if he answers this, I think we all should answer this.
Yeah.
Since we're all producers.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Not for sure. Man, who would I want to work with
I
right
gotta
now?
think about mine.
I mean, I really want to work with Gold Link right now. I'm a big fan of his right now.
Dope.
But like all
That's
time.
some of the stuff that you gave me actually. I think you gave me like when I went to your house.
Oh yeah,
You gave me like a USB.
I
of Gold Link.
did.
Yeah, it was pretty
I
dope.
remember that.
is sick.
Okay, word. Yeah, I put God Complex on there.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
remember that.
Okay.
Word.
But
like,
that's the guy, right?
yeah, no,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
that's him.
Cool.
I've always wanted to work with Busta Rhymes. You know, he's not like he used to be, but he's still tight. Like I would still love to work with Busta.
Lyrically, he still has it.
Yeah.
That Calm Down record he did with Eminem proved that.
Yeah, I mean, his style's just always been crazy to
I
me.
love how fucking animated he is. But
Yeah.
I was like, anyone else?
I mean, I could go on for days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the main one right now.
Yeah, I would just like, just for current dudes.
Yeah.
No, just anyone. Just
Anyone,
in
yeah.
general.
Yeah. I mean, that's such a hard question. Maybe we could circle back after
Yeah.
you guys
Honestly.
put in your 2 cents.
We'll go ahead and think about it. What about you?
R.A. the rugged man from fucking Crucified Dibs.
Uh-huh.
Vinny Paz. I love fucking Vinny Paz. Like, come on, Box Cutter Pazzy, son.
Yeah.
Man, this list could be going on forever. New artists, man. Logic. I would really love to produce for Logic.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Me, I would love to work with like Kendrick Lamar. Lamar and Game for sure.
Boo, that was mainstream rappers. No, I'm joking.
I don't know. Me, I'm into the mainstream stuff. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm so social, I guess.
Yeah, you know us underground hip hop heads just stay in our room and.
But if it was to be like
if
it was an underground artist, I mean, fuck, I don't even know.
I'm fucking with you.
Is E40 still considered underground? Because he does a lot.
Damn, that's a strange question.
That is a strange question. Yeah. Like,
ooh,
yo, the first song from E40 I ever heard back in Michigan was "Sprinkle Me."
Oh, sprinkle me, man!
Like, yo, come on. I was like, God damn.
I missed that like hyphy phase. That was pretty fun.
I did not like the hyphy phase. I want to go on the record and say I did not care for it.
Yeah, I used to go wild.
I'm sorry, Mac Dre, but yeah, like it was cool. I understand because that was local music. Like I'm from Detroit. It's like, yo, stop all that dance and shit.
Yeah, I wonder how different your interpretation, both of y'all, is from like me.
Yeah,
because on the East Coast, I mean, it made a little bit of noise, but it was more like, tell me when to go. You know what I mean? Like
that's all you guys
major hits.
Because I was in California by that time. Like they had the Federation.
Yeah.
They had fucking Keep the Sneak. Too Short had even started doing hyphy, and I was like tired of it. I was in the Midwest and
Blow the Whistle. That was a tight song.
Oh,
I think that song
you can
is still
play
tight.
that. You can still drop that track though. Like,
oh,
what's my favorite word, bitch?
No, that's a good song. I mean, I had many great nights with that song, you know. But
dark memory.
Yeah, speaking of Game, by the way, have you peeped Game's new album?
No, you still haven't listened.
No, I heard a couple of them last night.
And I played you a few tracks.
Yeah, like, I think it was the same ones that you showed me, but I was vibing out yesterday with it.
That album, might be like.
I think I'm gonna buy it.
It's a good album.
I think after the show I'm gonna buy it because like I want to try because. When iTunes started coming out, like I used to be a guy that used to buy albums, you know, and then I just went years without buying albums.
I can only buy physical copies of albums because I do not like buying MP3s. I feel so empty if I buy an MP3.
Well, when you buy an MP3,
I have nothing.
When you buy an MP3, it's like renting it.
Yeah,
you know, it sucks. Like it just goes onto your phone. You could probably move it to your iTunes, but it's weird. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's less of an experience, man. I mean, you don't have like the booklet.
Yeah, it's like you don't have an actual thing. You know?
I actually like reading the booklet to the lyrics, who worked on the album.
Right.
Like it's very important for me to know who the producer was for an album.
Yeah,
being like I said, I'm a producer. I like to give credit to them as much as I can. So I like really looking at that. But and if there's a vinyl edition, I'm copping that shit. Yeah. So like I even tried to cop when they did the Only Built for Cuban Linux Raekwon 20th anniversary purple tape. I tried to cop that cassette tape. It was a limited edition cassette tape, and I wanted it. I couldn't get it.
You know who else?
$75 for a fucking cassette tape.
How about Method? I would love to work with Method. Oh, Method Man and Q-Tip.
Yeah,
for sure.
Those are good ones.
I would like to work with them too. As far as like, I don't know, they considered underground.
They're like
they're half and half.
They're hip hop legends, though.
Yeah.
Right. It's like I mean, I wouldn't say they're underground.
They're kind of like E40, but like on the East Coast. You know, it's just like a little half and half.
For sure.
To me, that's how I look at it.
They make real hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like
Redman actually just dropped an album.
Oh yeah, the Mudface album. Then I'm waiting for Muddy Waters 2. I just listened to the fucking Redman and De La Soul record before they came through. Before I came through.
Yeah.
I forget who that's produced by.
Prince Paul.
Thank you. Yeah.
Nice.
Man, but just hip hop is like it's so fucking dope.
Yeah. I have a feeling that like it's kind of coming back a little bit.
Yeah.
I just feel, especially like
I don't think it
more
ever
hit.
Yeah.
Well, it never left, but it just seemed like when the whole EDM came, it kind of shifted a little bit, and then it got into trap a little bit. Like people were going to the clubs and listening to that, but I think unless it's just me, you know what I mean? Like I'm listening to more hip hop now these days, you know. And then like you hear songs like Game's coming back, his new album, and then Missy Elliott. Did you guys see her new video?
Oh yeah, crazy.
I did not. I'm sorry, Pharrell. I think you produced. I did not like the beat.
The beat was just
Really?
too simple.
I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. It was a very Missy Elliott video. Very
Yeah.
animated, very dope, very colorful, moving.
Mm-hmm.
I was not feeling the beat. I really want the acapella to come
Yeah.
out so I can like do
Remix
my own,
it?
Yeah, do my
Nice.
own interpretation of it.
You should. I think you would make it hot.
I don't know if I'm the only one feeling like, yo, I didn't like that beat.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
just, I mean, he's known for those simple beats, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of like his new style right now. That very upbeat,
Yeah.
you know, kind of like "Come Get It, Babe."
Yeah.
Kind of shit.
I
You know,
love that track too. Like, damn, I feel bad because like, do you guys not like that track? Because I really like
I do.
Girl. That girl album was very dope. Like,
I still actually never peeped the Girl album.
yeah, it's really dope. Like, I felt like that should have got way more recognition at the Grammys, but yeah, whatever.
Word.
But yeah, I'm definitely glad that she's coming back though, because she was another, like, I thought I was favorite. Like I liked her stuff too.
For sure. I mean, man, it's just crazy. I was like, what else has been going on? But damn, just like, yeah, I'm thinking now. I was like, maybe I'm just fucking weird for not liking the beat.
Nah, I mean everybody's
It's more on the lyrics
entitled
of
to
that
their
song.
opinion. You know?
But I'm sure that, like, if it was playing in the club, like, I'd be shaking my ass to it. Like, you know, I'm just saying.
She also recently did a joint with Janet Jackson. I don't know if you guys heard that like a
I did
month
not
or two
like.
ago.
Yeah, I didn't
No,
like that
okay.
Janet Jackson.
It's not
album
good?
at all.
Okay, word.
But that track was dope.
I just skimmed through it. I was just downloading a bunch of music.
Yeah,
so,
I
so I
understand.
can't even put my 2 cents in with that.
I was like, I listened to it because I got it in a DJ pack. I'm like,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
word.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I was like, man. So you're originally from Teddy? Were you?
I'm originally from Teddy.
Yeah. Straight out of Teddy, crazy motherfucker named Teddy. Yeah.
I'm originally from Newton, Massachusetts, which is a suburb of like Boston,
Yeah.
about 20 minutes outside. Yeah,
And how long you been in San Diego?
about a year and a half.
For sure.
Yeah.
Liking it, enjoying it.
I'm loving it, man. It's hard to hate. What's to hate about San Diego,
Yeah.
right?
I was like, except that, like, until recently, we only had one season. That's normally what I just hate about it. I was like, you happen to know John Cena? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, we're tight, man.
Yeah, he's from Newberry, if I'm correct. Wrestling nerd again.
Okay.
Nah, it's like,
Yeah, I know he's from somewhere in Mass. Yeah.
But no, it was like, because I know that's a big thing. Like, did you move out here because there was more connections as far as music, or just you wanted to come somewhere warm during the
I
winters?
mean,
Nah.
yeah, the weather doesn't hurt, man.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, trying to be closer to LA, you know, because I had a good amount of people in LA, and that just seemed like the right move.
Yes.
But San Diego's dope, man. I mean, I love it.
So
And,
you drive to LA a lot?
yeah, a good amount. Yeah.
Sure.
You know.
I'm actually going there next week.
Okay, word.
For sure.
I think that's one thing that I should start doing for sure, is just driving to LA. Because every time I go, like, you meet someone, you know?
Oh yeah, man.
So-
Every time the networking there is crazy.
I have a love-hate relationship with LA. It's so fucking dirty. And I'm from Detroit. Like, it's just like the air is dirty. Like, God damn it. I'm not hating on LA. I'm sorry, LA.
We're going to get shot.
Hey, you the motherfuckers talking about LA. I just, like, it's a big downtown for me, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
it's dope.
the streets do smell like pee, though, like, everywhere you go.
It's just like Vegas. Fucking ass pockets everywhere.
Vegas had a different smell. It smelled like just shit.
Once again, we
the
love
side
you,
streets.
Vegas. Don't get pissed off at us. But no,
It's all good. I'll take this out.
but as far as like music, vinyl, like I found so many dope record stores up there. Of course, the biggest one being fucking Amoeba. Like, I can go there and spend hours there.
Meba's insane,
That's a
man.
big store.
Yeah.
Like, I had to, like, I think I went there and I dropped like $300. Like, yo, I was only supposed to go in there to find, like, I went in there to buy the Logic, his first album,
Under Pressure.
Under Pressure,
Yeah.
on vinyl. Went in there, copped the Atmosphere, When Life Gives You Lemon, Paint That Shit Gold. I copped the Tyler, the Creator, Yonkers, Miles Davis, So What. Like, yo, I went in there and just dropped like 3 stacks real quick. It's like, I need these. And then I was like, because you sample, right?
I do indeed.
Do you sample straight from records? Like, I know we're in this digital era now, so you can just take the MP3.
Right.
But everybody, like, for a lot of people, it sounds so much cleaner and nicer coming straight from that, ripping it from the records.
Yeah,
So,
I prefer from. Oh, sorry.
No. That's what I was going to ask you.
Okay, where
you knew.
Yeah, I prefer vinyl, but I mean, I sample a lot of MP3s for sure.
Yeah.
You know, what's cool? I was just thinking about this the other day about vinyl.
Yeah.
Is especially with older records that might not necessarily have been taken care of the best way and are kind of scratched up and dirty. Mm-hmm. They all, every record you get is going to be your record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It has its own scratches in its own places. No other record could have those exact scratches and dust. You know what I mean? It makes it like your copy.
Yes.
It makes it so much more authentic to you.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool. Because certain, especially old school joints, you hear certain crackles in the loop, and it's like, and then it just keeps coming back, and it's like your record could not sound like that.
No.
So that's what I love about vinyl.
It makes your sound unique. Like I love vinyls. Like what the DJ culture where it's going. Like we're barely using turntables now, using controllers. Like that's cool. But I will always try to keep my 1200s,
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, there's nothing like that dust. Like, I love going crate digging over in North Park. You'll find me at fucking Thrift Trader, fucking Tang Records over in Hillcrest, Off the Record. Like, I just fucking love getting my fingers dusty.
Yeah,
like,
I
there's
feel
nothing
you.
like finding a good sample. Or even, like, I'll tell you what, I've gone to pick that sample from a record and found out, like, yo, Premier already did this. I kind of don't want to touch this fucking record now. Because it's like, come on, man. And there's certain records. I as a producer, do you, like, this is another thing. Because I'm from Detroit, so, like, when I sample, I try not to sample any of my Detroit Motown classics.
Okay.
I feel like
there's certain joints you don't touch.
There's pieces of music that are too sacred to sample.
Right.
Would you guys agree or do you,
definitely.
I want to know your opinions on this. Like,
I feel like there's just certain joints, but I feel like it's to you personally, it's whatever connection you have to those joints that you're like either a certain producer flipped it already or it's just, a classic song in general and you don't want to touch it. There's just, certain joints I will not touch for sure. What do you think, CT?
To me, like, it depends like how I'm feeling. If I like a song, I'll just do it. I mean, sometimes I'll have to actually start working on it. And if I just feel like, I guess it kind of jumps into what you're saying too. It's just if I feel like it doesn't need to be remixed, then I just won't touch it either. But I will try it. I mean, just to see what happens. I mean, it's always that's the good thing about being creative. You just got to really put everything into it and then see if you can change it up a little bit.
Right.
And then time too. So as time goes on, sometimes you need that little different sound.
Right. No, for sure.
For sure.
It's funny because I've heard that Dilla used to flip the same samples that Pete Rock would flip, but he didn't want him to know.
Yeah.
And he would do it on the low. Like Dilla was like famously known for making beats just as practice and throwing them away.
Yeah.
And he put him on, a lot of times he would record on the cassette tape, but like he wouldn't, ever put it out or anything.
Yeah.
And like I guess that's how the Little Brother joint came about for Black Star that he produced. Questlove told this crazy story in a you ever seen the Red Bull Academy videos? Yeah, the interviews. Yeah, so he had this story about how he was at Dilla's crib when he made the Little Brother beat and he was just practicing and he goes, "Oh man, like no one's ever gonna hear that."
Yeah.
I guess it was one of those samples that Pete Rock had flipped and he goes, like, "Don't tell Pete Rock about this."
Yeah.
He didn't want him to know, man. He didn't want to step on any toes.
And have you ever like sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like have you ever like sampled your own stuff?
What do you mean?
Like, obviously, okay, as a producer, we have a crap load of our own beats. Have you thought about sampling your stuff and then just adding effects to it to change it up a little bit and then adding more to it?
I've never thought about doing that.
No, not really.
You should try it.
You know what's funny, though? I have sampled my own stuff in another way, though. I used to, like around the time that I was playing guitar, I used to make these cassette tapes on this like little Tascam 4-track, and I would like beatbox and like I had like the snare drum and piano and guitar, and I just used to mess around and make music. And I found all of them recently, and I recorded them into Logic and digitized them. And I've been sampling some of those joints recently, and like whether it's like a loop or like just a sound, you know what I mean? You get some crazy stuff from that like lo-fi cassette tape hiss. It's crazy. So I kind of did sample myself, but not my own beats. I haven't really thought about that before.
That's actually, that's...
I did kind of something like that. I didn't sample it, but for one of the battle bots, actually. I made this beat a long time ago, and I just wasn't feeling it. And then I went on to another beat and started making that beat. And I grabbed the session files and just merged them together, and it just made a whole new beat, like without much effort. I don't know if you guys ever tried something like that, but it's just something like if you feel like you're like stuck on like, fuck, I can't make beats.
Right.
Just go to your old session file, merge them together, and just make a new beat out of it. Like sometimes you'll be surprised how they, like if you just like merge the session file, like the beat would sound fucking dope and filled. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
I think I used one of those beats, the one the last time I was at the beat battle, like I used that track too.
For sure. That doesn't mean no well. Man, there's so many good ideas like you can do.
Yeah.
It's music, it's endless as long as your production is only like limited by your imagination, I guess.
Exactly.
So
that's where you really got to test your creative skills, you know?
Yeah. So I know we're going a little long.
Yeah, it's been 36 minutes.
It's been 36 minutes, so I guess we'll get ready to wrap this up. But
do you guys usually cut it after like a half hour?
Yeah, we try. Yeah. I mean, we're going to go through it. I think we got a lot of info.
We'll cut this part, but
to end it, there's if you were to give any advice out there to anybody.
Any parting words of wisdom?
Yes, to other just producers that are young.
It don't even have to be producers. It could be about life and shit.
Anything.
Like don't pick your nose.
I'd say
don't make nobody less spaghetti shit.
Don't come on this podcast. No,
they are assholes.
No,
beef.
I would just say, just keep at it, man. Listen to people and don't listen to people. You know what I mean? Like. Don't let the bullshit affect you, but try to take in the advice that you find valuable, and don't get down on yourself. Just always believe in yourself. That sounds fucking corny as hell.
Nah,
it's going up.
People need that, man.
Yeah, no. Real life. I mean, real shit.
Not for real. Like, just don't doubt yourself, man. Just keep going with it because it's gonna work out.
Yeah, I think a lot of producers have that same feeling. Yeah. We're like, fuck, man, I'm never gonna make it.
But don't be. No, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, as a producer, there's be like sometimes it's like, fuck, I don't even feel like producing today.
Yeah.
It's like,
all the time.
Like fucking, you just heard what he said about Dilla. Like Dilla, one of the greatest to ever do it. He made beats for practice. Like that dude was. Like Common tells a story about fucking him when he was dying. He was still making beats in his fucking hospital bed.
Yeah,
that dude.
That's how he made donuts.
Yeah. So like, don't stop. Dilla, one of the best to ever do it. Never stopped.
Sure. And if you could just let the audience know like where they can hear your music at.
Yeah, I mean SoundCloud.com/Teddy Roxpin Beats. Yeah, got a bunch of stuff on there.
I know you have
the main hub.
I believe you have a YouTube too. I was checking it out. I checked it out today. No, I'm not gonna lie. I checked it out and I was like, I got these techniques from my brother. So so I was like,
the day in the life video.
Yeah, the day in the life
video.
video.
Yeah, man, I love that video.
I checked that out. I was like, man, I'm feeling this. I kind of want to do one of these videos.
Word.
I laughed because you had the Toy Story fucking poster up.
Yeah.
I was like, that's some shit I would have in my room.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, just search Teddy Roxpin on YouTube too. That works. Yeah,
nice.
On the page.
You can actually see their beat battle.
That's
up there, guys. So check that out and let us know who you thought who may have won.
Oh man, everyone's gonna comment like, "Oh, Teddy won that."
I'm gonna be posting it on our Facebook page. So you can tell us who you thought won.
Hell yeah! Oh man,
we might revoke CT's win. No, I'm joking.
Just take that.
I gotta say, you were like the most intimidating dude on stage. Like before I met you, just like I hadn't really talked to you. Maybe I like introduced myself, and you're like, "Oh, what's good on CT?" And like I'm just saying, like being on stage, you were just like you had this like real like slow head nod. You was like. just like crazy. I was like, oh shit, this dude is not fucking around.
Oh shit. Yeah. I just like the time, like I don't know, like I don't know how to react on stage. Like I don't go on stage ever, and I was nervous as fuck.
You did not come across that.
Being on stage is like one of the best feelings. I didn't mention this, but one of my favorite beats from you is the Michael Christmas Broken Young, because the spacey, like crazy, like it's just like there's a breakdown in it.
Yeah.
That I really love, and it's like fucking like I don't want to say tripping on shrooms because I don't know what that feels like, but like it slows down and gets like spacey and like it's just otherworldly for me.
Word, good looks. I appreciate that, man.
Because like, yo, that's one of my favorite ones. So.
That was a good time when we made that. That was back in my crib in Alston, where that Day in the Life video was shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, him and Goodwin came through, and it was one of the later joints on Is This Art, and you know, we kind of like, I had a couple samples that I picked out, and they kind of like, we made the joint together. And they were very focused on the aesthetic they were going for with the tape. It was really cool. They like knew what they wanted, but they still kind of let me have my freedom in making the track. It was a good time. Yeah.
Well, that's good, man. Well, hey, we just want to thank you for coming by, man. It was definitely real. But yeah, is there any things that you want to ask him before he leaves?
Oh man, that's it. I was like, hey.
Sure. So yeah, definitely check out Teddy Roxpin. You can Google him, check him out on SoundCloud. You can even look our battle up on YouTube. That's CT on the Track versus Teddy Roxpin. You can also look up, who is it on iTunes? You got iTunes too?
What, just like iTunes?
Like some songs on iTunes?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, just search Teddy Roxpin.
For sure.
I think you sticker bombed in one of my pizza places, the Sicilian thing.
Mm-hmm.
I caught that the other day. I was like, damn it, now I got to put a sticker up
here.
I was like,
I saw your sticker at the coffee shop.
Young Hickory.
I still go there. I haven't been there in a while, but I try to go there every, because a lot of good memories for me there when I make beats.
Hell yeah, that's the spot, man.
Yeah.
Young Hickory. Shout out to Young Hickory.
Yeah, Young Hickory.
Wait, where's that at? I don't think I've ever been.
Shout out to Clay.
It's next to the,
it's on the corner of Polk and 30th.
Shit, it's that. I think
next to that porn shop.
No, it's right across the street from my old pad.
Yeah.
Remember I told
you used to live right there?
I used to live right there.
Yeah,
and,
by the pizza shop. Yeah.
We used to steal their internet. Shout out to them. We were broke, but their internet was like right in the like distance where like if we sat like in the right part of the house, we could take it.
Yeah.
We just had to go over there, buy something, get their Wi-Fi password, and then go home. But that's how close we were to that.
That Young Hickory spot is like a good place. Like there's a lot of people that just go there and work. You know what I mean? And the people are nice too, which is dope. Yeah. Go grab a cup of coffee and then work on your shit, and then maybe go next door to the porn shop and beat off or something. I don't know.
Why does it always go porn? Hey, man.
Okay, I need to cut that shit out.
You need help. You need Jesus.
I do.
Man. And this is coming from the dude who doesn't believe in Jesus. Come on, man. You need
Well, all right, man. Well, we'll definitely wrap it up now. It's getting a little awkward and weird.
now it's kind of bad.
Young Starbucks over here.
Yeah, Young Starbucks. I was like, this is your boy Root signing off.
Your boy CT on the Track.